Hello everyone, I'm Ben, welcome to TechBlock. Today we're going to be doing a bed unboxing video, but not just any bed, this is an RGB bed. So yeah, that's right, I bought an RGB bed. You know, who would have guessed, I have an RGB theme set up right here. We gotta get an RGB bed. There's no other bed that I could possibly get other than an RGB bed. So, it arrived yesterday. I had to go to work unfortunately, straight afterwards. So I couldn't make this video yesterday. However, we're here today. It is Saturday morning. I don't even know how the bed's actually going to look like in person. Maybe my mattress will fit in the bed, maybe it won't. It's a weird bed, but it does have RGB lights at the back of it, which look real nice. Yeah, let's get this bad boy unboxed, if I can even figure out how to unbox it, and we'll build the bed, dude. Where's the actual LED parts? Bruh, what have I bought? Right, so we have these two metal poles here. Don't know what. I hope this comes with instructions. I hope this comes with instructions. Get out of my room. That's fine, yeah, we'll just leave it there. Alright, so we have another package here. This is just pieces of wood. This just has, I think, the little boards that you put in between the two panels here. So, right, cool. We got that. Now, where's the LED part? That's the most important bit of the bed. The LEDs. Oh my lord! Okay, these are two separate bits. What is this? Right, is this the LED part, or is there something else in here as well? Yeah. Okay. This has to be the LED panel. It is. There's the LED connector right there. I can link this up to my Amazon Echo as well. Thank God we have instructions. Right, it's one piece of paper for instructions. Ooh, yeah, man. I'm gonna be here for a long time building this bed. I think the instructions are there's a single page. I feel like I'm gonna need a little bit more space to actually build a bed in here, as I don't have much room right here. So I'm gonna flip the mattress over on its side, so I have a little bit more space to actually build the bed. And then once the bed's built, I'll pop the mattress on top of the bed, and hopefully it all fits, and I don't have to buy a new mattress or a different bed. But yeah, wish me luck. So a quick little update on how things are going with the bed. I just screwed on all 4 of the legs for the bed, which actually weren't too hard to install whatsoever. It was actually a really simple process. And then I also attached these metal poles on either side of the bed frame, which are going to be holding the wooden planks that are right there to actually hold the mattress in place and stuff. So now that's all done, we can continue our progress. I still don't really know where this goes. I think that goes at the back, but yeah, we'll figure it all out as we go. And hopefully the bed gets put together in the next half an hour or so. So on a quick update on how the bed is currently going. I've just spent the last half an hour to 45 minutes off camera just trying to attach this part of the bed as well as this part of the bed here. Now, oh my god, it has been a nightmare attaching this part especially. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or if it's upside down, or clearly I'm doing something wrong, because it should not be this hard to attach that part of the bed onto the rest of the frame. Oh my god, it has been hell. But nevertheless, after a long time of trial and error and just trying to attach and screw it all into place, all the screws there were misaligned, and it was just a nightmare really. But yeah, other than that, everything's good now. I think it's attached. The next thing we need to do, I guess, is to put all these wooden planks on there, attach all of them, as well as the top part of the bed right there. We'll attach that last, I think. And then we'll plug in the LED strip and stuff. Hopefully it'll all look real cool. So yeah, let's continue on with the bed building montage. So another quick update on the bed. As you guys can see, the bed's been built. We do need to plug in the LED strip and connect all that together. That's pretty much the last step left in this whole process. But yeah, you know, I tested the bed out. It didn't break when I laid down, so that's a good sign. Hopefully it won't break like the last one did. All that's left now is to plug in the LED strip, which is the most important part, of course. It was kind of like weird laying down on a bed again, because I've been sleeping on the floor for like half a year now. This is so weird, I have an actual bed to sit down on. Now, LED strip review with M. This is your generic LED strip with an infrared controller right here. We have your infrared receiver that came with the bed. However, I'm going to be swapping this one out as soon as possible by replacing the controller. I'm not too sure about the LED strip, I might leave it in there for now. I'm probably going to be replacing this cheap controller tomorrow once my Wi-Fi receiver arrives that I've reviewed many times on the channel already, which is only around £10 on Amazon, and it allows you to control just about any LED strip using an app on your phone like Magic Key or Magic Home, as well as your Amazon Echo or Google Home, for example. And it also works with If This Then That, which is real nice, so I can program the LED strip to turn on in the morning, for example, or just add all sorts of like cool functions with If This Then That and Magic Hue. So this controller is very temporary for now. I'm only going to probably use it for like a day or two until my smart controller arrives and I replace it. So with all that said, LED strip review complete. This is a super cheap LED strip that they've included in this bed, but you know, not a problem. At least it came with an LED strip, and that's all that matters. Alright, so here we are, the bed's been built. I've plugged in the LED strip, I've vacuumed my entire room because there was a bunch of crap on the floor earlier. I put away the hammer, everything's all ready to go. And what do you think of the bed, guys? It's got RGB lights. Like, what more could you ask for in life? I have an RGB setup, RGB radiator, and now an RGB bed, bruh. So hopefully you guys like the bed. I think it actually looks real good in the room. I do lose a little bit of space for like the floor here, but not a big deal. I mean, I have a bed now, so that's pretty cool. A lot of you have been asking me for so long like to buy a bed, and like even like laying down on it or like sleeping on it, I think it's gonna be like real weird for me, as for the past like half a year I've been sleeping on the floor, I think. So this is gonna be a new experience for me. I'm back on a bed. Oh, pretty cool stuff, and I've just currently got it set to like flash between a bunch of different colors, as the fade option on the remote doesn't work. This is what fade does. It just like strobes. Like, this is not fading. You're meant to fade across all the colors. There's also smooth, and that, you know, that don't look smooth to me. That looks insane. But I guess that's the bed. Pretty cool stuff. Of course, as I mentioned earlier, I will be upgrading the controller to the Wi-Fi one, as no one wants to be using these infrared remotes nowadays. Like, if you are still using these, check the link down below. It will take you to a Wi-Fi smart controller. Please upgrade so you can use your phone or your voice assistant to control your LED strips and not these infrared remotes. Especially if you have multiple LED strips and they all have their own controller and each one of the controllers look the same. Like, that must be a nightmare if you do have multiple LED strips and multiple controllers. So upgrade yourselves to either Philips Hue. You know, Philips Hue is like the high-end option for LED strips, or you could go the cheap route like I have here and just buy your cheap LED strip and upgrade the controller from the infrared to the Wi-Fi one. So that's going to be pretty much it for this video. Hope you enjoyed watching it. I will probably be adding more LED strips to the bed. Maybe like at the bottom here, I might try to add another LED strip in the future, just to kind of see like how it looks like and stuff. But with that said, thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope to see you in another one soon. Goodbye.